Scott, my name is Aaron, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why the heck would I be doing this? And what's in it for me? Well, as a local business owner, I know you are extremely busy. You're so focused on running your business that you don't have time to look into how the internet could help. And if you do think about getting help with your online stuff, it's hard for you to know who really knows what they're doing and who doesn't. I have found that giving people an easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners coming to me and saying, I like you, Aaron. Please do this for me. So by the end of this video, you've heard that you've liked what you've heard and can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help you with your business. Shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I provided you and do it on your own, hey, that works for me too. So now, let me show you those 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is content, and I hope you're sitting down because I'm going to drop some knowledge on you, but Google has bots. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? They send these bots out to every single website and they read what is on these websites, all the text, and even behind images. Take, for example, this guy here, putting in a windshield. If you go do and you save it and you look at what the file name is saved at, this one actually has a generic naming convention, but you can actually put hard-hitting customer intent buying keywords behind those images, which I really suggest. As far as optimization with Google, they recommend you have at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage. So I did a word count on your website and hey, you're doing a great job. 2,000 words, you're over-optimized, you're killing it there. Good job, great job there. Took one of your competitors. Looks like you're doing a really good job as far as Mesa goes, but let's branch out. Phoenix. Phoenix has a lot of searches for windshield repair. Found Suntec Auto Glass, did a word count on their website, and man, they have got over 4,000 words of content on their homepage. So again, you can beat them. You just got to put more content on there. Putting 4,500 to 5,000 words of content on there is going to beat them in that aspect, and putting those hard-hitting keywords in there. So it's very important. So speaking of keywords, I've got a tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. It costs me about $100 a month. Anybody can use it, but it gives me a really good in-depth look at your website. So if we look here, here's your keywords, 865 keywords. And like I said, you're doing a great job as far as Mesa goes, so I want to branch out into the Phoenix area. And if we look at local non-branded keywords, those are buyer intent keywords. And let's look at volume here. Look at windshield replacement Phoenix. 1,000 searches, and you're on like the 3rd or 4th page. Windshield repair Phoenix. There's another 300 searches. 2nd or 3rd page. We've got Auto Glass Mesa. Another 300 searches. Again, 3rd or 4th page. You kind of get the idea. But as far as that goes, I don't know about you, but when I do a Google search, I don't go past the front page. So it's super important to be shown on that front page of Google. Now let's go look at Suntec and see where they're at. 1,300 keywords, and we're going to compare the same thing. Look at windshield replacement Phoenix. So there's that 1,000 searches right on the front page. I mean, basically look at all these. Windshield replacement in Phoenix. There's another 150 right on the front page. Cheapest windshield replacement Phoenix. I mean, like I said, you get the picture. On all of these customer intent keywords, they're right on the front page, but not unbeatable. You can definitely beat them as far as that goes. There's ways to do that. So that's the first thing. Content is what we're looking at. Now, we're going to do a keyword search to go into the second one, and I took that windshield replacement Phoenix, that 1,000 searches. Now, when you do a Google search, which I'm sure you've had, you get some sponsored ads sometimes. You know what? That pushes even more people off that front page, so it's very, very important to be there. But we're not going to talk about the sponsor stuff. We're going to roll down to the business section. There's actually even another sponsored one in there, so that's 3 positions off the front page that are now gone. So the businesses section. And we're going to talk about one of the ways that gets you in there. That's the number 2 thing. And citations is what gets you in there. That's your name, address, and phone number all across the internet in directories. Here's some examples of citations. What you want to do, you want to have a minimum of 150. I recommend 200 to 300 to beat out your competition. And then on a monthly basis, you add more per month. It's a great idea. It's the way to do that. It's like going to the gym. So that's the number 2 thing. Citations get you in the map pack. And now, if we scroll down, we get to the organic search, which is where 60 to 70% of people end up. There they are, Suntec, right up there, right at the very top, beating national firms and stuff like that. SafePro, stuff like that. I mean, they're doing a really good job there. And how do we get into the organic search? Well, here's some more knowledge for you, but Google is a freaking popularity contest. Yeah, it's like being back in high school all over again. And the way to get popular in high school was to wear cool shoes or cool clothes so that the popular kids noticed you. Well, on Google, the way to do that is to get backlinks. Backlinks are the popular kids. They're other websites pointing back to you, giving you authority, boosting you up in these things. But not all backlinks are created equal. You don't want to go get a Barro's Pizza or a Filiberto's. It makes zero sense. You want quality backlinks. So it's quality over quantity in this game. So let's go back to Ahrefs because it'll show backlinks as well. You got 954. And again, they have a rating. And what you want to do is you want to go get those quality backlinks. So it's important to get the high quality ones, not just any backlinks. So now let's go over and look at Suntec and see what kind of backlinks they've got going on here. They've got 11,000, which is a crazy number. Not even a lot of national companies have that. So don't look at that number. It's overwhelming. It's way too many for a local company, to be honest. But what you do is you go look at what they have. You go get the quality ones. You kind of nitpick and you pick the quality ones that they have, take those, and then go get other quality ones to outrank them. Because again, like I said, it's quality over quantity. You can beat them with less backlinks, with less backlinks, but they're in higher quality. So in closing, we talked about content. You guys already have 2,000 words, but to beat Suntec, you got to be at 4,000 to 5,000 words, 4,500 to 5,000 words. Citations. Go get 200 to 300 citations, get yourself up in the map pack there, and then on a monthly basis, keep adding in there. And then backlinks. Become the authority on Google. Go get those high quality backlinks to outrank your competition in that aspect. So, Scott, if you implement these strategies today, you're going to rank higher across Google. So I bet you're wondering what now? Well, like I said before, you could take this information I provided you and go do this on your own, which I am absolutely, totally cool with. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself some time, give me a call or shoot me a text, 602-888-4825. Once again, my name is Aaron, 602-888-4825. Scott, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you found value in it. I'd love to get some feedback from you, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.